On the move, it'll be first and goal after a 31-yard gain.
Yeah, and this is the Lions offense. This is how they want to operate. Early down play action pass, let the receiver clear the zone out, and I'll tell you, Sam Laporta, the last crop of young tight ends that have come into the league, I'm not sure if there's been a more well-rounded, more well-prepared guy to play at this level, both run and pass, than what we've seen from the young rookie. He's been fantastic, not just as a receiver, but they also ask him to do a ton in the run game.
First and goal, Montgomery, and he is nowhere to go. Well played by the Packers. Well, Dan Campbell in his third year has done just a magnificent job. He really has. Took this team, which was in a lot of losing situations and a lot of losing seasons, and turned them around into not only a contender, but Greg, you said it, you got a real chance to get the #1 seed in the NFC. The first things first, taking on the Packers here today, down 7-0, and it's second and goal. Kickoff over the middle, fires, is caught for the touchdown. It's Sam Laporta.
So usually when teams trot out 3 tight ends, there's another off the screen to your right. Everyone's thinking, bring in big bodies, big personnel. What do? They go spread them out. They throw a little backside short 8 to Sam Laporta. We just talked about him. His route running, his ability both man and zone. He's as good of a young tight end who's come into the league, KB, in the last couple years, and he's made his impact felt here early.
Extra point by Patterson is no good. Times since the Lions have been this good. Get it?
Got it.
Okay.
Noted.
That's the last time they were 8-2, and after Green Bay went right down the field, they answered. Sam Laporta, 7-yard touchdown catch, but the extra point was missed by Patterson, his first of the year. And now the Packers will get it on their second possession. How about the touchdown, Greg?
Yeah, so we see the final formation they built, but look how many guys are in the box in this spread formation. It's because Mitchell, the tight end, he started and motioned out. So the Green Bay has in a bigger body, a more base defense type, and all they do is just work the backside short 8. Sam Laporta, Goff does a great job holding Owens, the free safety, in the middle of the field, and that's routes on air. Great adjustment by Laporta there on a little back shoulder, and that's high-level football.
Dillon, up the field he goes for a short gain. So interesting to see without Aaron Jones exactly how the Packers treat running back. You know, they had to bring back Patrick Taylor, who's been with them on and off for 4 years. He was on the Patriots practice squad. They call up James Robinson. Remember the former Jaguar, had 1,000-yard seasons? They called him up because, well, there was a connection there with Matt LaFleur. His brother coached him with the Jets. So any running back healthy, come on up to the Packers. You might play today. And Dillon's even banged up, too, with a groin injury. On second down, Love fires over the middle, and it's caught again. Malik Heath, who had his first catch of the year last year, delivers for a first down.
Yeah, and the strength of this Green Bay offensive line is their pass protection. Look at how much time he moves a little bit off his spot, and then a really nice arm action there, giving Heath a chance on the little sit route. You can see him, he drops the slot to get that ball through traffic. They're not a run blocking group. This offensive line is athletic, a little bit undersized, but they have done a nice job all year in pass pro.
Try to get Dillon to the edge. He's got a little bit of a seam, but that's wrapped up quickly by Jack Campbell, the rookie linebacker. Oh, there is Matt LaFleur. He's watched his young quarterback grow, and he even told us when we spoke with him yesterday, you know, I'm mad at myself where I handled the end of the game last week. I was too conservative. I got to leave it in his hands.
He took an entirely different approach today. I mean, you said it at the top. They win the toss, take the ball. I just think that just shows the confidence they had in their game plan, in their opening script, and ultimately in his young quarterback.
Reed in motion, but a fake to him. Love in trouble, just going to throw it away. He was under heavy duress.
Well, when you watch this defensive unit here for Detroit, effort, intensity, no one greater than Aiden Hutchinson, him, Alex Anzalone, Brian Branch. I mean, they got some young pieces on this Detroit defense that play hard. They play with a lot of energy, and they really embody everything Dan Campbell wants this team to be.
Third and 8. Stunt coming. Love near sideline. Leaping grab. Watson, is he in? He is. Oh, what a catch from Christian Watson, who's having his best game of the year.
The question is, does he slap that right foot on the ground? He's obviously got the left one down. Yes. What a great job on the sideline. These are the plays they've wanted to see out of Christian Watson. Finished really strong last year, obviously playing with Aaron Rodgers after a slow start. This year's battled some injuries, and man, they've come out targeting him often, and he's making play after play so far.
Another fake. Love's got time, gets it out to Dillon. Turns it upfield. Barnes gets in, but not before Dillon's got another Packer first down and a gain of 11. As Aaron Jones, he's fired up what he's seeing from his team. Got the knee injury last week. They're hoping not long term for him, but a cheerleader today. Reed gets on the jet sweep, turns up the field, and the speed from Jaden Reed has got another first down inside the 20. Starting to find a new toy there. They got it to him on those run plays last week, and he's got some real juice.
Yeah, and we asked Matt LaFleur, with the injuries at running back and some of the bodies being out, can you find ways to give the ball to Reed? He said absolutely. He is so dynamic. You mentioned we saw it last week, had 2 big carries, none bigger than the long touchdown against the Chargers. He is a young guy. They continue to find ways to use him. He's battling that chest injury, but man, he is a fire.
Love firing far side. Watson's wide open again, makes the catch, and then surges forward down near the 10. So Christian Watson already with a season high in receptions. That's his 4th. I want to remind you, coming up at halftime, Dillon. Not much there, but that effort should be enough for a first down. Well, we'll see where they put it down. Very close. And I guess just short.
You have to imagine, we talked about the aggressive approach of Matt LaFleur. You got to imagine this in his mind.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur went over angry about the spot, but does not throw the challenge flag there. And the fake. Love got a man wide open. It's Kraft who's going to walk in for the touchdown.
It's just a great play design. You know you're going for it on 4th down, so you almost treat 3rd and short like 2nd and short. That's the opportunity to do the play action. He's going to smash release. He's going to stay on Hutchinson, and he's going to be the late looper. And that's just stealing, man. I'll tell you, Matt LaFleur, you said he wasn't happy about how conservative he played at the end of last week. Well, I'll tell you what, there's no signs of that. He has come out aggressive, and Jordan Love is continuing his continued improvement week in and week out.
Tucker Kraft has his first NFL touchdown, and Green Bay has scored touchdowns on their first 2 drives. And for a Green Bay team that was 2nd worst first half scoring in the league, they've scored on their first 2 drives here this afternoon. Should tell you, it's not too late to play today. So now the Lions' turn. Got some action the way this thing has started. Each team going down and scoring touchdowns on the 3 possessions.
Where are you going? Go
another one of those 3 tight end. Now it's empty backfield. They got 3 tight ends, 1 back, 1 receiver.
And only a 3-man rush, and Goff can't find anyone. Now he takes off and runs for a minimal gain. They dropped into coverage too there. That was interesting.
Yeah, you could tell there was a lot of back and forth there. Goff checked when he went empty there. Green Bay checked. He checked back. There was a lot of kind of cat and mouse game there, and nice job. Green Bay decided to, that time, just bracket it out, play max coverage with drop 8, and even though they were at empty and sent 5 into the route, nowhere to go.
Here's Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs gets the carry, and there's a penalty on the play.
Offside, number 19, offense, lined up in the neutral zone, 5-yard penalty, replay, second down.
It's on Donovan Peoples-Jones, who they acquired at the trade deadline from Cleveland. So Ben Johnson, the mastermind behind this offense, he has been one of the hot coordinators in the game because of what he's done, and I know you think the world of it.
Yeah, you got to imagine. I think in this next head coaching hiring cycle, you have to imagine for a lot of teams across the league, he's at or near the top of their list.
Blitz coming. Goff can't find anyone. Steps away. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Packers brought the heat that time, and maybe not. Ball's going to be returned just in case by Jonathan Owens. Ruling on the field, it's a fumble, and it's a touchdown.
Recovered by the defense. Touchdown.
Wow. So a 27-yard fumble return from Jonathan Owens.
Yeah, and originally it's Kenny Clark. He's working on the young rookie, the left guard, Colby Sorsdal, and he just wins. It turns into 5 one-on-one blocks with Quay Walker adding to the pressure, and that is one thing that they've struggled with. They have a great protection unit, but when Goff has pressure, their efficiency as an offense goes way down.
And the extra point is up, and that one is no good. So each team has missed an extra point here today, but it's 20-6 after the defensive touchdown. Here's Dorsey going to take it out and gets smoked at the 15-yard line. Well done on special teams by Benny Sapp, who they just called up from the practice squad.
Yeah, going back to the turnovers, we talked, Goff's turned the ball over. One thing since he's come to Detroit, he's been very good at 2 things: avoiding sacks under pressure. He's one of the best in the league at not turning those into sacks, and he's been very good protecting the ball in general. We've seen a flurry of some turnovers last week, the 3 picks plus another fumble, 4 turnovers, but they were able to overcome it. That's a sign of a good team. But as you said, you don't want to make a living doing it.
Here's Jahmyr Gibbs, left side. Looking for room out across the 20, and a good run for Gibbs. Going to pick up 5 yards on first down. This running back duo for Detroit has been really, really effective. It's pretty much split down the middle with Gibbs and David Montgomery.
And those few weeks that David Montgomery was out due to injury, and they were forced to give Gibbs, the rookie, a lot of extra reps, I think that's really what allowed Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell to figure out what this duo looks like together. Because now with both of them healthy, you said it, it's been pretty much a 50-50 split, and they're both super effective.
Fake here. Goff has pressure, steps away, throws, miscommunication, looking for Gibbs, who turned it up the field. And this raucous crowd a little stunned right now how Green Bay's come out with the big uppercut.
And all eyes are on this Green Bay defense. Where they are healthy, though, KB, you mentioned some of the second level and secondary injuries. They're healthy up front. We've seen Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, Kenny Clark. They've got some dudes up front now that can get after the passer in these passing situations.
4-man rush here on 3rd and 5. Pressure again. Goff in trouble. Steps away and run. He lost the ball again. There's a fight for it at the bottom. Carl Brooks punched it out. Now who's got it?
I think Green Bay got it. I think Brooks ended up forcing the strip and recovering it. Yeah.
And Green Bay has recovered. Back-to-back possessions with a fumble for Detroit. 1 return for a touchdown, and now the Packers have it inside the 30.
I just can't stress in his time here how uncharacteristic this turnover-prone nature of Jared Goff is, and back-to-back drives end with fumbles, and Tell you what, this Green Bay defense, at least here early in the first quarter, got to tip their cap.
See Preston Smith in hot pursuit. And then Brooks, the rookie, is the one that came over to force the fumble. He's had a good year. Rookie had a Bowling Green. 3 sacks on the year coming in. Gets another one there. And the forced fumble. Now look at this for Green Bay where they start. Love on a little flip coming inside to Reed. Second time they've run that play. And maybe a yard. Here's the issue for the Lions. As great as they are offensively, you don't want to keep digging out of holes. And the last 5 quarters of play, they have turned it over 6 times. Now there's an injured Lion. Believe it's a lean. And 2 fumble recoveries in the row by the defense helps. 2nd and 9 here with 1:10 to go in this first quarter. Four-man rush. Love escapes. Room to run, maybe. Tucks it away, tries to get to the edge, and does. He's going to get a few yards inside the 20. Give him about 4 yards.
Yeah, we've talked how good this offensive line has done. You're going to see they're trying to do a little TE stunt with Hutchinson and Myers. He's just waiting for him as he comes inside. And nice job there by Love escaping the pocket and picking up a couple. Make this a 3rd and manageable here.
Third and 7, and this play's blown dead. Green Bay is going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Green Bay, a 30-second timeout.
And we'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
All right, guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Likely the last play of this first quarter. 3rd and 7 with the Packers threatening, already up 20-6. Love. Locked up again underneath, gets it to Kraft, who had the touchdown, and he's dragged down just before the first down line, about a half a yard short from Derek Barnes. And so a decision on a 4th and short when we come back.